Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Harrah's Hoosier Park once again for the Road to the Derby Challenge. Our handicapping contest taking us right up to that first Saturday in May. Track announcer Michael Chamberlain here, and this week our race on the Road to the Derby is the Grade 2 Rebel Stakes from Oaklawn Park down there in Arkansas, and this features a field of 11. They're going a mile and a 16th, and the purse is $1 million. So this is one of the key steps on the road to the Derby and starts the Arkansas trip to the Road to the Derby as they already ran the Southwest. Arabian Night, who's a very highly touted horse for the Kentucky Derby this year, was the winner of that race, is not in this field of 11, but is more than likely going to come back for the Arkansas Derby, I'm sure, to finish up that Arkansas Road to the Derby coming up very soon. Now, we are going to take a look at this field of 11, and our top pick in here is actually the horse on the inside, the 2-1 favorite in this field, Verifying. Verifying is number 1 and will be ridden by Florent Giroux for trainer Brad Cox, one of 2 Brad Cox trainees in this race, the other one being the 5-horse Giant Mischief, who we'll talk about in a few moments, but I do like the one Verifying quite a bit. This horse did take part in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile last fall, finishing 6th, was bothered at the start of that race, and basically was mid-pack all the way around the racetrack, never in a threatening position, but never in a position where he was outrun. The sire is Triple Crown winner Justify, and this colt is out of a Repent mare, and Repent was a horse that I was very high on, but that was quite some years ago. He ran 3rd back in the 2001 Breeders' Cup Juvenile and ended up finishing 2nd behind War Emblem in the 2002 Illinois Derby before War Emblem went on to win both the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness that year. Verifying did come back off the break between the Breeders' Cup Juvenile and the first start of 2023 and get a victory, that win coming at Oaklawn on January 14th. Got the victory there as the betting favorite and put up a 97 Buyer speed figure, and that is certainly going to get the job done with a repeat of that on Saturday. Second selection for me is the 6 Reincarnate. Now, this horse is listed with trainer Tim Yachtine, but as with what happened last year with horses like Messier, Bob Baffert is the trainer of this horse, but since Bob Baffert is suspended from taking part in the Kentucky Derby, this is the second of the 2-year suspension that Bob Baffert did incur from the folks at Churchill Downs. Tim Yachtine has taken over the training, so this horse can collect Kentucky Derby points. Though on the point standings, you need the points to get into the Kentucky Derby, and Reincarnate is in that predicament. John Velasquez, Johnny V, has the ride, and this horse did get a win, a maiden-breaking win at Del Mar with John Velasquez riding, and then backed it up with a win in the Grade 3 Sham on January 8th at Santa Anita. So those Southern California races, which haven't really been coming up all that big as far as field size are concerned, but still some nice horses in it, and this horse Reincarnate certainly does merit a look on Saturday at Oaklawn. Third pick for me is the 3 Red Route 1. 10-1 on the morning line. One of a couple of long shots that I like in this race. This horse was 2nd in the Southwest behind Arabian Night and did beat the 11 horse in this race, Frosted Departure, who was also part of that field in the Southwest back at the end of January. This horse, number 3, Red Route 1, has been out 6 times, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third, and that second coming to Arabian Night, who is right now probably one of the horses that is going to be well considered come the first Saturday in May. Fourth pick is the 5 Giant Mischief. This the other Brad Cox trainee in this field. Buy into Mischief out of a Giant Oak mare. 2 wins and a second in 3 previous starts. Was 2nd in the Springboard Mile at Remington Park in Oklahoma in the final start of 2022 and is making the 2023 debut here. Irad Ortiz Jr. will be in the saddle. So let's take a look at our top 4 selections as we put the numbers up. 1635, verifying. Our top pick is the 2-1 favorite in this field. The 6, Reincarnate, third choice at 7-2. The 3, Red Route 1, is 10-1. I mentioned a long shot that I like. And the 5, Giant Mischief, is the second choice at 5-2. So we do have some of the favorites in the selections for this race at Oaklawn Park. Now, as we take a look at the play for the race, we're putting $10 to win on our top pick. That 2-1 morning line, we're going to try to make a little bit of a score out of it, and we put $10 to win on our top pick. $2 exacta box, 1-6, our top 2 picks. Number 1, Verifying, and number 6, Reincarnate. And then we're going to do a 50-cent trifecta using those top 2 horses in the top 2 positions. 1-6 with 1-6, and also using our 3rd and 4th place horses in the 3rd spot in our trifecta, the 3 and the 5, also including the 4, Gun Pilot, one of 3 Steve Asmussen trainees in this field. This horse, by Gun Runner, did get a victory at Oaklawn last time out on February 4th. And we're also going to use the horse we mentioned earlier, number 11, Frosted Departure, who was 3rd in the Grade 3 Southwest and is coming back here at 20-1 on the morning line. That's number 11 for trainer Kenny McPeak. So the total for our play for the race, with that $10 win bet, the $2 exacta box, and the 50-cent trifecta play, is $18. We're 0 for 2 on our plays so far on the videos, hoping to get on the board with this one on Saturday with the Grade 2 Rebel Stakes. Again, our top pick here, number 1, Verifying, one of 2 Brad Cox trainees in this field, ridden by Florent Giroux. That is our look at our race for the Road to the Derby Challenge this week. We invite you to come out to the track and take part in the contest, and be sure to be here for the start of our live racing season at Harrah's Hoosier Park. That's coming up on March 24th, and it will be here before you know it. For all of us here at Harrah's Hoosier Park, I'm Michael Chamberlain, wishing the best of luck to you all.